Hi, Vicki with BrandX here to talk to you about the question that we've been seeing about formal assessment in the age group 5 to 11. We do not, for most situations, recommend individualized formal assessment. What we have found works really well is to do basic assessment while in the group environment. So what we suggest is that you start with a movement solution type assessment. And that would be something such as an obstacle course, which is formatted with a variety of challenges that can be moved through in any way. So for instance, several boxes. So first we'd have a 12-inch box, then maybe an 18-inch tire, then a 20-inch box, and maybe a 30-inch box. You can imagine different children with different types of capacity, kids who you've been training, somebody new coming in, a child who's really never moved, what this would look like and how this would give you the ability to see where they are. So a child who, for instance, has been training with you is probably going to be able to hop right onto that 12-inch box, land beautifully with knees in good position, spine in good position, feet in good position, be able to bounce right off, head to the next feature and do the same thing. In fact, you might see them add to the movement. You might see them go, oh, well, I can jump into the middle of the tire, spin around, and jump right back out. Where another child who may have had very little movement exposure would come in and literally run around the box and around the tire and around the next box, not thinking to jump on them because that's not really in their movement vernacular. So in this way, we can see where they are with both competence and confidence in movement. So we can add other features. We can add hurdles. How do they address the hurdles? We can add a bench. Do they go over or under? And do they front flip over it? Do they lateral hop over the bench? Or do they look at that bench and go, well, I'm going to have to crawl under it? Or do they step up and spin and hop off the other side? You're going to see a lot of variety in how they solve movement problems, which is going to give you a very good basis to create where they stand in movement development. So that would be the first level. We have also come up with a little workout that you could put into the workplace section of the kids' class under prepare, practice, play. When they're doing play, pardon me, in the workplace section, we can add this workout, which is one feature at a time, and you have a coach at each box taking down certain very specific notes on knee position, spinal position, bracing, and so forth and so on. But basically the same idea. We're having kids move through and we're watching them one at a time how they address things. So we'd ask them to crawl anyway to a box. Then we ask them to jump in the box. We look at landing position on the top of the box. We look at spinal position on the top of the box. We look at how they come off the box. Now they go to the next box and we ask them to jump, not just jump up, but also squat. So in this way, we can add boxes and locomotion between each box to see how they're doing and whatever it is that we want to look at. We may have them broad jump. How are the broad jumps looking? And we can be taking notes on that. But we do this in a scenario in which they're very comfortable already. So this looks to them like this is what we're doing today. It doesn't look like testing, but it doesn't look like something that makes them stressed or embarrassed. And we hope you ask us questions. Shoot me an email, Mikki, M-I-K-K-I, at thebrandxmethod.com. Happy to talk to you about this more in depth, and we hope we talk soon. Thanks. Bye.